held a knife to Kylr's throat. Did you ever do that?
Absolutely not.
Kylr Yust takes the stand during day 9 of his own double murder trial. He made statements suggesting his dead half-brother, Jessup Carter, could be to blame for both Kara Kopetsky and Jessica Runyon's deaths. Now, Yust is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for both women's deaths. KCTV5 has been in that courtroom now since day 1. Our Emily Rittman has been there each and every day to cover this case. She joins us now with more from today's back and forth between Yust and the prosecutor. Seemed to get a little contentious at times today, Emily.
Absolutely, and it is what I would describe as rapid fire. It was a very quick exchange, and Yust took the stand trying to explain to jurors about all of the confessions that they've heard during the last 9 days, including 2 taped confessions and 5 witnesses testifying that Yust also confessed to them. Yust wants the jurors to believe that he made those confessions because he was seeking attention or that he was simply ready to give up and was tired of trying to defend his innocence.
Kylr Yust told jurors he was with Kara Kopetsky on the day she disappeared, May 4th, 2007. Prosecutors say today, during his testimony, is the very first time he has ever admitted to that in 14 years. Also, new information, he says his half-brother, Jessup Carter, was with him that day in 2007. He also said he heard Carter's voice when he was drunk the night he was last seen with Jessica Runyon's on September 8th, 2016.
He was trying to cover his tracks.
Just like you're trying to cover your tracks today.
No.
It's really convenient, Kylr, that you sit here and you take the stand, and for the very first time in 14 years, after being interviewed by law enforcement time after time after time, you decide to put the blame on Jessup, right?
No.
Oh, you're not putting the blame on Jessup?
This is not the first time that I've discussed this.
Well, other than telling your attorney, right?
I mean, I've had this conversation several times with all my attorneys.
Let's be clear then, since you want to parse that out. You never told any of the law enforcement officers that you were interviewed by over a 14-year time frame, did you?
I don't trust police.
So you would rather sit in jail and be charged with 2 counts of murder in the first degree than to tell law enforcement that your brother allegedly was the one that did this?
I knew that I was getting blamed, and I knew that I'd have my chance to speak my piece right here on the stand, and that's what I did.
You wait until a criminal trial, until a jury is literally sitting here deciding your fate to tell your truth.
And the exchange, the testimony was extensive. They started talking about Kara Kopetsky, her disappearance, her death, then moved into questioning him about Jessica Runyon's, her disappearance, her death. So there is a lot of ground to cover, and we will have much more coming up tonight on KCTV5 News at 5 and 6. Reporting live, Emily Rittman, KCTV5 News.